and welcome to this ZENworks video. In this video we're going to look at user-based management. ZENworks 11 SP3 and all earlier versions of ZENworks as well allow you to manage the user's experience based on their directory services user identity or based on their device. Many of our customers though do manage by user-based. Now this allows the user to roam and still get what they need to do their job. This means they'll get the appropriate applications. This means they'll get the appropriate policies. So you can provision the user's policies, the apps, based on what they need to get their job done, regardless of what machine they happen to be on, and regardless of their location. Now policy can also be applied to user and location. This means that as the user goes from place to place, the appropriate security restrictions and the appropriate configuration will be deployed to that machine. Finally, it's easy to integrate with your existing directory service, which means that if you have Active Directory or Novell eDirectory, you can pretty much plug in the user's identity within about 3 minutes of setting up the ZENworks system and be ready to manage based on that user's identity. Let's take a look at how this is done. So what I have here is the ZENworks 11 SP3 console, and I've attached both an eDirectory and a Active Directory user source down here. And if you take a look at the properties of a user source, it's really very simple. You simply specify a set of credentials that it should use to communicate with the LDAP server, and you specify the address for that LDAP server, and you specify the user container that you want to enable for ZENworks. Once that's been configured, you can then go to the Users tab and you can actually browse through that user source. And so you'll see here I have a number of users and groups that are coming right out of Active Directory that I can then make assignments to. In my case, I'll be assigning things through the user. So on my Relationships tab, I can see all of the things the user has been assigned. This includes both policies and bundles. Bundles are typically applications. And so you can see I have a direct assignment to this user for the Filer Appliance Management and the ZenGuru Mail Administration applications. However, if I go to All, you can see that I'm also inheriting a number of other things based on who I am in the system. So I have things that are directly assigned to me, and then I have a number of things that I'm getting because I'm a member of specific groups, like the network administrators, or the Jasper users, so that I'm getting reporting, or the ZENworks administrators. You can also see some things are associated at the folder level or at the user source level. So the system is then smart enough to make sure that when the user wants to log in, all of the appropriate applications they need to get their job done are there. So when I log into the system, you'll see here that I have applications that have been targeted at my desktop, and because I'm a member of the appropriate groups, those applications are now showing up. Additionally, policies could be applied that would change my look and feel, would change the ability for me to access certain applications through something like the application control policy. And additionally, there's the next layer, which is location-based control, so that as that user moves from one network to another network, let's say they go from work to Starbucks, they can have a very different experience. Some of these applications might not be there. Others of those applications may now be virtual applications or maybe something running off of a Citrix server. So using ZENworks configuration management to manage by user allows you to give the user a customized experience that, regardless of the machine they're on, ensures they have what they need to get their job done in a secure fashion that meets corporate policy. This is Jason Blackett, the Zen Guru, signing off.